What do you want to know?
Everything. Start at the beginning.
Hello there, good evening. I'm back again playing more Dragon Age 2 as I've been last couple of weeks. Was going to be on Friday, but wasn't because family get together. Yes, my mother-in-law turned 80 this week, so we had to go over there and have some fish and chips on Friday night, and then yesterday we had afternoon tea out as well for the afternoon, which was terrible, absolutely terrible. And yes, my mic is working this time, unlike a couple of weeks ago. Yes, yeah, let's just jump straight into the game, see how far we can get. Bit of a all over the place game, this one, with its side stories and everything, because this first chapter is pretty much, hey, we're going on an expedition, go get enough money. And then the rest is all just side quests. I mean, I've done a fair bit of side stuff as well. I mean, I'm over halfway there. It's 50 gold to be able to go on the expedition. And literally most of what I've got there is just through selling all the extra crap that I've accrued. So I've been through all of these chests and handed over items and everything to the party members that are around. Because I'm still missing 2 from the game. And yes, get everyone to a point where they've got everything they need. The only thing is, this game has a weird thing with its armor for the party members, because the main armor is only usable by the main character. Everyone else has their own unique sets, and it literally is their armor sets. Not quite sure why they did that, but yeah, that's what they decided to do. So, I think Varric in the middle, and the 2 mages for the moment. Right. Yeah, because we've got something to do in Lowtown here. What that might be. So I need to double check on all the side quests. So we've got rumours, main plot, secondary, premium content, and side quests. So actual side quests. Seal of the House Talwain. Talwain's are known around the market in Hightown. Return their seal for an award. Okay. Right, so
there's no circle among the Dalish?
Any child with a gift of magic is apprenticed to a keeper. In another clan if there's no need in her own.
That sounds nice.
Magic is a gift of the creators. Why wouldn't we use it? It just seems wasteful for humans to lock their mages away where they can't do any good.
But you are a blood mage.
Yes. So where is the nearest exit? I think that's going to be the easiest one to go to. So you want to go to Hightown. There is a side quest here, but I don't think it's what I want to do just yet. Okay, so heading to Hightown, up there, right, and then check the map to see where we need to go, if it's even shown on the map. Not from here.
You're so lucky.
How do you figure?
I wish I had a sister and a whole big family. It must be wonderful. You'd never be alone.
It is wonderful. Although it might be better without Uncle Gamlen.
Yes, Gamlen, who pretty much nobody likes. Right, so it said Talwains are known around the market in Hightown. Return their seal for a reward. Doesn't look like I have a hello there, good evening. Okay, nothing to interact with there. Yes. Here's a nice day to run around the city. I was trying to find these, the Talwains.
Nothing to see here.
Nighttown Estates, the Market, Merchants Guild. Interesting. Doesn't seem to be any. Okay. Got the other side quest here. Return home to reminisce about a harrowing experience. Okay. Exiled Prince, go to the Chantry in Hightown by day and mark the assassin. Remember the incident, Chateau Haine. There's a memento from that place at Gamlen's house. Let's go find that. Right. Yeah, tickling the thread doesn't even want to go away. Meet Anzo in the lower bazaar at night. Okay. Talk to Hubert. Alright, that's in Hightown. That's where I am. Hubert. Where is Hubert? Ah, yes. That's Hubert over there. Don't quite know why the game's not pointing me straight towards certain characters, unless it's switched off somehow. Let's see.
Hear you're having problems with the bone pit. I can help.
Ah, finally someone comes to help me. You look a bit unseasoned, but I hope you'll do. I had to suspend operations. My workers are lost in the mines or have run off. Served me right for hiring Ferelden refugees. I sent others before, but no word. Perhaps they are putting me off. I need someone competent to figure out what is going on.
Your first mistake was naming your mine the Bone Pit.
The locals named the mine. Those fools say it's cursed.
Probably is.
That is why I hire Fereldens. They may be dull-witted, but they're not superstitious.
Mind what you say about my countrymen.
I was not referring to you, of course. My workers are a particularly desperate sort. They're lucky to work for me. Few in Kirkwall will hire refugees.
Don't you mean you're lucky to find such, desperate people that you can take advantage of them, bastard?
Surely the miners had good reason to leave.
I am at a loss. No miner has reported in, and no one takes me seriously.
The Bone Pit must be dangerous if people are afraid to venture there.
No, nothing like that. Pay no heed to local superstition. The Bone Pit is mostly harmless.
Mostly? Mostly harmless. Define mostly, please.
You said some of your workers are Ferelden.
Yes, all of them. An unruly lot.
More than some.
To be sure.
What's the reward?
I will pay handsomely. The exact amount depends on what perils you face.
Right.
I'll head there soon.
The sooner the better. Each day the mine is not running costs me more than those miners make in a year. The Bone Pit is just outside the city. Any map will show it.
Yeah. Ooh. Wanted. Reward offered. Citizens of Kirkwall, my dear wife Ninette has gone missing. I shall reward the person who returns her safely. Questions about the bounty on Ninette, come speak with me in Hightown. Ghislaine de Cara. Okay. Right, so out in the mountains, so Windy Coast and about Bone Pit. This place isn't ominous in the slightest, is it?
What a terrible place to get lost. Not that there are many good places for that, I guess.
Okay. Ah. Found the remains
There's
of...
work here, but I wouldn't call it paying work.
Oh, that absolutely does not... I was about to say that does not look like a arena to fight something big, and then something big screeched out in the distance. Oh!
Let's finish this!
Oh, you want some as well, do you? Sorry, Varric, I did not hear what you said there. Oh, there's more. Actually, keep forgetting to bring the dog with us. Right. So, what do we have here? Yeah, it certainly is delightful, isn't it? No ominous sound effects. So that just leads to... Oh, those are going to get cleared at some point. As to how, just need to explore to find out. So we've got elf roots. Aside from those bandits, this place feels dead. Do these bits join up? Ooh, a bit around there as well. And I keep forgetting that there's a mini-map in the top right of the screen. It pays to keep my eyes on that rather than bringing up the menu. Plate armor. Not quite as good as my current armor, so that will go in the to sell pile. Right. So
There's the entrance to the mines. Perhaps we'll find the missing workers within.
well, there doesn't seem to be anywhere else we can gain access to at the minute. Ooh!
How about you?
I think that's enough of that.
Yes, quite enough. Funny those dragons are all dropping money. Ah yes, this might look somewhat familiar to a previous stream because they really did put a lot of effort into reusing maps in this game. Okay. So the question becomes which way to go. This feels like it's going to be a dead end. find lyrium and... Wait, that's red. Lyrium's blue. That's, ominous. Like so many things. Ah, that's blocked off. So yeah, even though the map shows there's a way to go up there, it's blocked off. One of the reused, or many reused maps in this game. I say many, I think there's about 3 or 4. They just kept using different sections of. The more you play through the game, the more tiresome it gets, but these ones are... Oh, there's more. Yeah, ironically, it quite is identical to the other one.
Seems to be helping.
Because that literally is the same map, just reused. But one thing I will give them for reusing the maps is it did mean that they spent less time building lots and lots of maps for every single thing and doing more content for the game, because this one was pushed out in a very short space of time.
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, not everyone agrees with me on that, but because I mean there are some people out there who get angry if the sequel of a game uses the same animations. There's that whole thing with God of War Ragnarok, I think it was, where they said, oh, the animation for them getting into the boat and shoving off is identical. They couldn't be bothered to make a new game. And it's like, excuse me, it's a fucking sequel. Have these people not heard of Tomb Raider? A game where they use the same game engine and all the same animations for like 5 games? Right. Yeah, this is about the only way to go. Seems to be lots of dragons. Or miniature dragons. Some of these are really going.
I think it's over. Do you think it's over?
Nope, there's one more. Yeah, some people just don't know what it takes to actually make games and how much work it is. Right, lots of looting. All of them seem to be dropping money. It's one of those classic cliches with fantasy games. Yeah, you kill an enemy that's nowhere near a town or anything, and it drops money.
Now you fall!
There was a funny game I played a long while ago where they had a character named Rabina the Hood, and she made it her business to knock out all the monsters in areas to put money on them, so that when the heroes defeated them, they got some money. It was a very, very silly game. Never got particularly far with it.
Price and trusty you came along. Them dragons would have sniffed me out for certain.
Hold on. What happened here?
I'll tell you what I can, but be a friend and keep your voice down. There's another dragon close by.
Where did the dragons come from?
We was mining a new tunnel when the wall collapsed, and dragons came through. There was a bloody slaughter. Scared out of my wits, I ran like my arse was on fire. It probably was, only I went the wrong way. Ended up trapped here.
Did anyone else manage to escape?
Some of my fellows ran for the surface. I hope they made it.
You better get going. Try not to get eaten.
Don't have to tell me twice. You should leave too. But don't go that way. There's this huge dragon.
Oh, are we going to go that way? I've never seen a huge dragon before.
Oh, God. There's moments where she comes across as incredibly naive. Yes, she is adorable. Right, so does that actually trigger as an exit? Yes, it does. That one does not. It literally is just... Just want to loot everything I can. So... only carrying 20 items out of the 50 of my carry limit. Right. Just in case we get attacked by a dragon. Quick save. Ah! Doesn't seem that tough. We've almost done half its health already. Oh dear.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
And we nearly killed it.
I had the strangest dream. Oh, maybe it wasn't a dream. Never mind.
Okay, that was easier than I anticipated. Oh, now I remember. That's not the last dragon. There's another one that you fight out there that's even bigger. Okay, we've cleared that, and we can fast travel back. Is that going to put us right by where we need to be? Yes, it has done.
If you could do anything, just anything at all, what would you do? That's easy. Be normal. No magic. Just normal. Really? You wouldn't fly across Thedas or eat a cake the size of Kirkwall? Keep a baby griffin for a pet? Well, now that you say it, the griffin might not be so bad. I'd name mine Feathers.
I solved your problem.
So, what happened? One of the miners told me you rescued him from dragons. I cuffed him for lying.
Well, he wasn't. Go there and see the corpses for yourself.
But I thought they're extinct. I believe you. You made them extinct again? If it is safe, the miners can return to work.
Interesting. So the nice option is to say it should be fine. Sarcastic one is I don't envy them, and the fierce one is they won't be safe. Yeah.
The bone pit's hazardous at best. And if the dragons return...
I appreciate your concern for my workers' welfare. I could use someone like you to ensure their continued safety. Since you did so much more than I was expecting, how about we work together? I am offering a 50-50 share in the mine. You will make us both rich if you can keep your countrymen safe.
Why would you share half your business with me?
I spent a decade honing my business instincts in Val Royeaux. I once sold a seat cushion to Empress Selene. Simply
A cushion.
I have a good feeling about you. So, what do you say?
There's I accept. There's as long as I get paid up front, and I'll do it for the workers. Or there's obviously no thanks.
Seems like the miners could use protection. And an advocate.
So, to our first order of business. We replace the lost workers. I will hire new hands. Plenty of desperate Ferelden's out there, but it will take some time. I need you to convince the surviving miners to return. They are holed up in Lowtown. Tell them the Bone Pit is safe again.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh yes, everyone's got a level up, haven't we? Okay. Put some points into cunning and another point in strength. Oh, whirlwind attack. That's a powerful one. That's going to cause a lot of damage to everyone. Yeah. Ooh. Rhyming triplet. I think I'll stick with improving Bianca for the moment. Right, can't quite get that one yet. Oh, it requires to have the cold one as well. Okay, just speed run going through all those upgrades. So, we now need to go to Lowtown, I think he said. Talk to the miners to try and convince them to go back. Quest called Get Back to Work. So, where are they? Up. Again, doesn't show. Foundry District, Residential District, Elven Alienage. So where did he say they were? Oh, that's the one. Near the Hangman, that's what I needed to know, because the Hangman is there. So let's go find him. They're probably not going to be willing. Near the Hangman.
Andraste's grace, have mercy.
I wonder if they're in the Hangman. Check in here first.
Do you ever feel like the world's getting?
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't quite get the game, why the game's not pointing us straight towards it. I mean, that would make things too easy. Not those guys. Not here.
I'll be back, don't you worry.
Sit near the Hangman.
Have you anything to spare?
Ah.
Hey, it's the one that rescued me from them dragons. A fellow Ferelden, no less. Earl, eyes on her face, you lush.
1,000 thanks for saving Jansen's worthless hide.
Worthless, am I? My farm supplied eggplant to half of the South Reach.
Yeah? My eggplant supplied half the bastards in South Reach.
Great examples, aren't they?
Oh, you're a real hero. Now what brings you here?
Shuffle off to the mine. And let me finish those pints for you.
Come back to that blight taking hold? I need work, but I don't need to be some dragon's dinner. What if there's more dragons later? Or something worse, like, bigger dragons?
I go back to the missus without this job, she'll rip me apart sure as any dragon.
What can we do? That bastard Hubert is the only one willing to hire us.
I've got, I can protect you. How about a raise? And you work for me now. Yeah, why don't we just give him a raise?
Would you go back for twice your previous salary?
Wow. Well,
And trust these teas, Jansen, take it. We can drown our sorrows every night. And not with his dark town swill either.
back to work, boys. I'm happy to take more of Hubert's coin.
The Maker's wisdom is the path we must follow.
Yeah, Hubert's not going to be happy with that, is he? So I think... yeah, that's pretty much closed it. First sacrifice. Speak to Ghislaine about missing wife. That one's back in Hightown. So, exit this way.
Hey, didn't you work with the Red Iron?
Yes, not anymore. So, that's the docks. So talk to Hubert, because he's clearly not going to be happy, is he?
The miners agreed to return to work, but I had to double their wages.
What? That is coin out of both our pockets.
Perhaps the miners will work harder now we're paying them enough to survive.
Throw scraps to a dog and you encourage him to beg for more. I run a business, not a kennel.
The business part is debatable.
I will excuse you this once. You are new to this. In the future, let me handle the coin. You handle the danger. Greetings, partner. Business is good.
Okay. I think the Ghislaine one was this one up here.
To find my wife.
Yes.
What do you mean you can't help me?
This is a domestic matter, Sirrah. If your wife has chosen to leave you, there's nothing we can do.
Ninette is my wife. She's legally bound to me. Bring her back.
We're done here.
Useless. Why are we still paying those sluggards?
Oh, the sarcastic responses. Pay me instead. There's interesting the bounty, and is there something I can do? Yeah, just be sarcastic.
You should pay someone else. Like me. I like being paid.
If you can find Ninette, I will gladly pay you. That foolish woman has caused me nothing but embarrassment. She needs to be dragged home. Her family is getting suspicious. They think I might have done something to her. Even
Sounds like you might have done.
Well, I just want to make sure they know I didn't do it.
Your viola won't help you.
Why would her family think you did something to her?
They think I married her for her inheritance. And they know we have been fighting.
Sounds about
They
right.
believe this is reason enough for me to hurt her. But I swear, on Andraste's pyre, I have done nothing.
Well, you did something to make her run away.
Do you think Ninette might be in trouble?
It's her own doing, gallivanting about with men half her age. Pah! She's just trying to show me I am tied to her purse strings.
Someone sounds resentful.
You're more concerned what her family thinks than what happened to her.
Ninette keeps the company of other men, huh? And makes no secret of it. I'll be better off with her gone. Well, as long as her family knows I had nothing to do with it, they would ruin me otherwise.
Nope, don't want any of that shit. Why anyone would... Well, actually, I know why some people would sign up for that. But anyway, let's get on with the game. Oh, the nice one is, you're a terrible husband. The sarcastic one is, and you wonder why she's gone. And the mean one is, bah, marriage.
I can't imagine why she'd leave you. You're such a prize.
It wasn't always like this. We were in love once. She defied her parents to marry me. Sometimes, I wonder if I dreamed those years.
How long has your wife been gone?
About a month. I wasn't worried at first. She's run off before. Ninette is uncontrollable, you see. She comes and goes as she pleases.
Yeah, the more you try to tighten the lead on someone, the more they're going to fight it. Yeah, just for the sake of the wife, let's look into
I'll
it.
try my best to find Ninette and bring her home.
You should talk to Jethan at the Blooming Rose. I didn't know she visited whores until Jethan sent a letter to our house. He even sent her flowers once. Lilies. Her favorite. Ah, talking about it makes my head hurt. Good luck to you, Sarah.
Welcome, merchant.
Yes. Good evening, Hellbirch.
Well, good luck to you.
Welcome back again. Yes, the nice husbands of this land. Now, do you know where the Blooming Rose is? Because it's over there. Yeah, same to you. Yeah, this is one of the quests that I do remember playing through before, so I do know some of where I need to go with it. As I said previously, this game is a lot of
Be
side
careful if
quests.
you're going into the Rose. It's a favorite hangout of crime bosses and tax collectors.
Yes. Oh.
And here we are in the brothel. My day is complete.
Oh, it's so lovely.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Oh dear. Conversations in here are going to be quite interesting. Yeah, it's never good when people cancel. I mean, if you know ahead of time. Hang on, so you had two with plenty of notice, one with less than an hour. How little notice did you have for the other two? Was it literally just incommunicado? Or... Oh. That's never good. Right, let's see who we can get information from.
The merchandise is up front.
Don't you threaten my boy, you skinny hag. I'll have you sacked.
Right, so I need to find... yeah, if they're going to be late... more than fair, to be honest. I would have given them half an hour. Ask Jethan. Right, where is Jethan? Let's just wander around, see who we can find.
Can you teach me to make a ship now? You promise.
Ah.
Today's my rest day, but I'll make an exception for you. What can I say? Why work if you're not working hard?
I can see why Ninette liked you. You're feisty.
A refreshing change from the pale slug I married. I hear she finally left her worthless husband. Good for her. I just wish she'd said goodbye.
Oh, making their own grimoire, that's always fun. Yes, oh, and for my character, first upgrade I'm going to be taking with the next XP is going to be reading and writing, so I can find out what the heck is in that book. And then I'll be deciding whether I want to burn it or not. Right, so let's find out what we can from him. Haven't run into Talus yet. That's one of the DLC ones. I've never actually played the DLC for this game. One of the reasons why I'm playing through it. But I'm working my way through stuff slowly because I want to see everything. Okay.
Ghislaine knew about you and Ninette. Did he talk to you?
The man is incapable of talking. He came here, yelled at me, called me a dirty knife-ear, among other things, and accused me of corrupting his wife. We had him thrown out.
Yeah, he's quite the character, this guy.
Did she tell you she left her husband?
No, I just hope that's what she did. Ghislaine only wants her for her family's wealth. Ninette's a jewel. Elegant, worldly, just the perfect level of depraved. Ghislaine doesn't deserve her.
YouTube parts, a 6-part thing they did for it. Which DLC would that be? Because I know there's 3 that I can think of. Because there's the Exiled Prince, the Assassin's Mark, and then the Legacy. The Legacy is the main one because that links in with Dragon Age Inquisition. The one with Talis in it. I think the one with Talis is the Assassin's Mark. So I think the Exiled Prince is where we meet Sebastian. I'll have a look at that, thanks. I love the fact that you called it just the perfect level of depraved.
Do you think Ninette has come to harm?
I hope not. Everyone loves Ninette. Sometimes twice a night. Ghislaine's the only one who might hurt her, and he doesn't have the balls for it.
Oh, that's Felicia Day. If I'm thinking of the right person. Ah, yes, I will look that up. Right.
Were you hoping Ninette would leave Ghislaine for you?
Of course not. I know my place. I offer a service, that's all. Anyway, there was someone else looking for Ninette. A Templar. I believe his name was Emmerich. He wouldn't sleep with me either. I can't see why a Templar would be interested in anyone who isn't a mage.
Any chance Ninette's an apostate?
Well, she certainly cast a spell on me. Anyway, if Ninette was a mage, I think Emmerich would have said so.
Someone else Ninette spent special alone time with, perhaps?
She always liked men in uniform. You could ask him yourself. Emmerich said he'd continue his investigation in Darktown. You could see if he's still there. And if you find Ninette, tell her to drop by and see me sometime.
He is far too much. And yes, I've got the link, thank you. I will check those out.
He didn't really ask you to wear a feather boa.
Holy.
Oh yeah, you go into a brothel, you're going to overhear some things. Right, so now we need to go to Darktown to find this Emmerich.
Refugees.
So... hang on, the quest we're following is called the First Sacrifice? I didn't think it was connected with that. Right. Oh, new quest. Talk to Anders. Oh, okay. Talk to Anders. Speak with Anders at his home. Now that things have settled with Carl. Okay, well, we're going to find this Emmerich wherever. Oh! That guy just exploded. Yes. One of them exploded before I even got there. Yeah, I just want to have a look at the options, because... is it that one? Yes, that was the one I had it switched off. Okay. Meeting place for the first sacrifice. That would explain why none of the icons were popping up. I'd accidentally switched it off. Silly me. Right. Right. Okay. Ooh.
How about you, Templars?
Literally just carving through them all.
I thank you, Syrah, for coming along when you did. I am Emmerich.
You're older than I thought you'd be. Ninette seems to go for the young, pointy-eared sorts.
What?
Ninette de Carac. I hear she got around. And you were asking about her, so I just assumed.
Preposterous. I was concerned that she was in danger, and that is all. However, the investigation has been a waste of time.
Yeah, has it?
That sort of attitude will never pay off.
Ha! I was eager at first, but failure has leached all enthusiasm from me. This all started when Meren, one of our circle mages, disappeared. I found it odd. She was a bit older and hardly adventurous. Then I heard about Ninette and 2 other missing women.
I had a friend who disappeared once. Turns out he was under my bed, drunk.
Sounds about right.
What?
I think the disappearances are connected, and I suspect foul play is involved.
So he knows.
Mages routinely flee the circle. Perhaps Meren just wanted freedom.
She had always been loyal. She received lilies from an unknown suitor, and some of us thought she may have gone to meet him. Perhaps her disappearance is linked.
Ninette received lilies as well. And one thing I had just thought of. We're talking to a Templar, and I have 2 apostates right behind me.
Doesn't the circle use phylacteries to keep track of its mages?
We followed her phylactery to a foundry, but found nothing. I had heard of sympathizers smuggling mages through Darktown, so came here hoping to pick up the trail. But no trace of Meren. And as you've seen, asking the locals hasn't made me very popular.
No, Templars aren't exactly popular anyway.
Have you mentioned any of this to the city guard?
They say there's no proof the disappearances are connected. They think the women just left home, that it happens all the time.
Yeah, I wonder how many others received lilies as well.
People don't just disappear. Perhaps they were murdered, kidnapped.
We found no bodies, no ransom notes. Those women just vanished.
Don't you hate it when something goes missing? I lose things all the time.
What?
The women. They're missing and you can't find them.
All right. I cannot lie, Syrah. I tire of searching. This battle showed that I'm no longer the warrior I used to be. I know when to walk away. Here, take my findings. Perhaps you can make more use of them.
But just hand it
I'm
over.
going back to the gallows. I'm too old for this.
A foundry in Lowtown. I should look into that.
Is there... Oh, there's this here to loot. A mace. Any more stuff to loot? Yes, well, thankfully I'm not actually a murder hobo in this game because I do have a home. Or at least I do have one to go to, and hopefully we'll have a whole manor to get to at some point. But that's for later while our mother deals with all the legal stuff of getting it back. Now, what is going on with the... What was this? First sacrifice. Yeah, keep that one's my active. After dark, investigate Lowtown Foundry where Merrin's trail ended. Eh? Right. I think there's an exit up here. Yep. So we want to go at night to Lowtown. And once we finish this one, I think
The streets
what we'll
aren't
do...
safe at night. We should do something about that.
Certainly. Samson? Who the heck are you?
Hey, you got any dust? Dwarf dust? I'm hurting here.
No, I'm not giving you any shit like that. Right, okay. Merrin loose ends. Okay. Right. So that's Miran loose ends. Okay, so that one I want to get round to. And this way. There. Dark Foundry, not ominous in the slightest. Right. Legs it. And we get some demons appearing.
Go down!
Goodness, that was exciting.
I've got a nasty feeling about this place.
Yes. The fact that the guy ran away and immediately demons popped up, that does not bode well at all. A sack of bones, including Ninette's ring.
You can survive without a hand. This doesn't mean anyone's dead.
A severed hand, a ring, and a pile of bones. Emmerich will want to see this. And I should bring the ring to Ghislaine. It might belong to Ninette.
Well, the fact the item literally says Ninette's ring. Oh, hello. Sometimes I misclick on some of the enemies.
Do you think it's over?
For now. Is that the extent of the map?
Now that's just rude. What are they trying to do? Ruin my boots?
Oh. Errol was injured. And that there is a trap, which we should get.
I love doing that.
Oh, and that's locked as well. That's one of the reasons why I like to keep Varric in the group. Because he's the only rogue we have. Unless you decide to play a rogue, which is what I played on my original run-through when I did actually beat this game back in the day. Right, I think that's the way out. Okay, so we need to go find Emmerich at the Chantry, I
Bad
think.
people come out at night. It would be good to get rid of them.
Go see Emmerich. Oh, at the gallows. Right. Yeah. Actually, while we're here, since I've now got the map pointers on, let's go and talk to the other things that are around here. Ansel the Contact.
Are you Ansel?
Ah! Sweet mother of Partha. You can't just run up on someone like that. Are you the one that mercenary told me about? The one looking for work?
Did you think I was going to attack you?
Oh, no. All right. Hope not. Anyhow, my apologies, human. I haven't been on the surface very long.
Yeah, we can tell.
I keep thinking I'll fall up into that sky any minute.
Bartrand used to be like that. Got jumpy every time he stepped outside.
What a bizarre thing to be scared of.
But I digress. I need some help. Rather badly, in fact. Some product of mine has been misplaced. The men who were supposed to deliver it decided not to. If you retrieve my property, I could reward you handsomely.
Yeah, what kind?
Just what did these men steal?
Did I say steal? I don't know if I would go that far. They seemed like perfectly reasonable smugglers. They smiled and everything. The goods are valuable, however, and illegal.
Lyrium.
And my client wants them very, very badly.
It's lyrium.
You know how these Templars can be.
One of the options is so it's lyrium.
You're smuggling lyrium to the Templars?
Maker's breath. Between the Chantry, the Carta, and the Coterie.
By the Paragons, not so loudly. Oh, my word. I'm not cut out for this. I should have taken that job sweeping stables like Mother insisted.
Yes.
Make it worth my time and I'll help you.
Oh, I will. Or I'll try to. The gentlemen conduct their business at night in a little hovel within the alienage. If you have to kill them, then I guess it can't be avoided. But I'm sure they'll be reasonable.
Right. That's all the way over there, so I'm staying within Lowtown for the moment. Where do I need to go next? Yes, beards usually are on point with the dwarves. Okay.
Well, if it ain't my favourite new citizen.
Hello again.
What are you doing here? Did you finally figure out being free and poor in Kirkwall ain't worth a rat's spit?
You had an offer for me.
You mean you're not too good for my kind of work? Because the blokes I hired after you couldn't find their arse with both hands. I sent them to take out Lord Harriman while he was preparing his cargo for shipping. Nighttime, docks, simple.
Well, not so much.
Never came back.
Who's Lord Harriman?
I don't know the who, but the what is old and rich. Rumor says he's a savvy one. His daughters give him marriage ties to half the city.
Okay.
I assume this isn't personal.
Jobs paid for second-hand by some other old Kirkwall family. The nobles here like to shank each other for sport. We're just their knives.
I haven't heard a job in this yet.
The job's the same. Kill Harriman, but there'll be a bonus if you find my men alive.
Yeah, this is more like assassin work. As much as there's story behind this, I think I'm going to say no.
Being a mercenary just wasn't for me.
You'll be back when you need coin bad enough.
Hasn't locked me out of it. I suppose I could go back to give it a go at a later point. But let's see what's... I think this one we'll be able to sort out relatively easily.
Go down!
There's a few of these guys. Is that all of them? Seems like it. Okay. Bottle of Rotgut. Always good to find some good old Rotgut. Okay. This is right by Meryl's house as well. Right, so abandoned warehouse. This feels like a wrecked version of our home.
Everyone stay still and try not to make any loud noises. Easy as pie.
Good.
Kill me!
On our bad side. Seems to be unhealthy.
Oh, there's more. Right, before I loot.
It seemed that way. Anso's goods are probably in that chest.
Well, let's check in here first. Because I think this game has a habit of launching you back to where you came from once you pick up what you want.
It's empty.
Waste of bloody time. Who put us up to this?
I guess we have no choice but to go back to Anso and tell him.
Unless we meet someone on the way back.
That's not the elf. Who is that?
It doesn't matter. We were told to kill whoever enters the house.
Okay, so Tevinter Hunter. I just one-shot their leader.
That was exciting.
And there's more of them.
Victory.
Okay. So, the Tevinter are hunting us now. That certainly throws some spanners.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you made a serious mistake coming here.
Really? Considering what we just did?
I want everyone in the clearing, now!
Captain!
Your men are dead, and your trap has failed. I suggest running back to your master while you can.
You're going nowhere, slave.
Yikes.
I am not a slave. I apologize. When I asked Anso to provide a distraction for the hunters, I had no idea they'd be so numerous.
Don't worry. We do this sort of thing often.
Impressive. My name is Fenris. These men were Imperial bounty hunters, seeking to recover a Magister's lost property, namely myself. They were trying to lure me into the open. Crude as their methods were, I could not face them alone. Thankfully, Anso chose wisely.
Yeah.
That seems like a lot of effort to find one slave.
It is.
Does this have something to do with those markings?
Yes. I imagine I must look strange to you. I did not receive these markings by choice. Even so, they have served me well. Without them, I would still be a slave.
If you couldn't fight them, why not just run?
There comes a time when you must stop running. when you turn and face the tiger.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta stop running and face what's chasing you.
Everything Anso said was a lie, then?
Not everything. Your employer was simply not who you believed.
Anso's job did seem a little too easy.
Yes.
Perhaps the deception was unnecessary. If so, I'm sorry. I've become too accustomed to hiding. If I may ask, what was in the chest? The one they kept in the house?
It was empty.
I suppose it was too much to hope for. Even so, I had to know.
So he's looking for something.
You were expecting something else?
I was, but I shouldn't have. It was bait, nothing more.
All that for an empty chest?
No, there's more. It's as I thought. My former master accompanied them to the city. I know you have questions, but I must confront him before he flees. I will need your help.
You tricked me. And confront him.
It sounds like you intend to do more than just talk.
Daenerys wants to strip the flesh from my bones, and has sent so many hunters that I've lost count. And before that, he kept me on a leash like a Qunari mage, a personal pet to mock Qunari custom. So, yes, I intend to do more than just talk.
So, there's forget it, make it worth my time, or lead the way. I don't remember how this one pans out, so...
Looks like it's going to be a long night.
I will find a way to repay you. I swear it. The Magister is staying at a mansion in Hightown. Meet me there as soon as you can. We must enter before morning.
Hightown, okay. Right, so I think... Actually, the nearest way is to go into Meryl's house and then come out again. And this should... Yes. Right. Oh yeah, there's the gallows that we can go see Emmerich for. But let's go find out what Fenris wants at Hightown. I've got a feeling the master he's looking for... Oh. Wait a minute. Sereth Talwain. I think that was one I was looking for earlier. So he said we had to do it by before the mornings. But the game doesn't seem to log how many times you switch between day and night.
What makes the gang so angry at night? Someone should do something about them.
Yes. Right, so... Oh, yeah, we've got Isabel's one as well. We're literally going to be walking straight into that. See, I've said it already, but this game is quite all over the place with stuff. But let's go help Isabella.
There you are. I've been here for hours. Ada hasn't shown up. No one has. I don't like this.
I don't like this. That's right up there with what could possibly go wrong.
That's the wench we're looking for. Gut her.
Any more?
Hader sent them. Search the bodies. I need to find out where he is.
That was all the bodies. I don't see any other bodies. Has the game glitched somehow? Yeah, because there are no other corpses lying around here. Unless there's something I can't see because of the tessellation. One of the graphical effects this game has. Where is it? Oh yeah, can't turn it off. Switch it to high. Yeah, that should flatten the floor. Again, there's still nothing there. Glad I saved. So I'm gonna reload the quick save. So I'm wondering whether one of the corpses despawned or disappeared somehow. That was odd.
There you...
Okay.
Hader sent them. Search the bodies.
Yeah, one of them.
Hiding in the chantry and sending thugs to finish me off? Coward. He'll not get away with this. Come on.
Okay, so where are you going in relation to... Well, it's going the same direction for the moment. Oh, more room.
I'll deal with this.
Yeah, there's quite a few of them.
Go down. I got you.
Any more? Yeah, you can run off while I loot them all. I think that's everything. Charging straight into the chantry doesn't sound like the safest thing to do, especially at night, considering the last time we were here.
Isabella, should have known you'd find me here.
Tell your men to burn the letters next time.
Castillon was heartbroken when he heard about the shipwreck. You should have let him know you survived.
It must have slipped my mind.
Where's the relic?
I lost it. Castillon's just going to have to do without.
Lost it? Just like you lost a ship full of valuable cargo?
They weren't cargo, Hader. They were people.
Those slaves were worth 100 sovereigns a head, and you let them scurry off into the wilds. And now the relic's gone too. Castillon won't be happy to hear that. I promise you.
Castillon isn't a very happy person, is he? Maybe he needs a new hobby.
There's only one way to settle this.
Should have aimed for him.
That's right, you heard me. That's enough.
Oh, there's more.
Let's finish this. Grab first, ask questions later?
Trust me, it's better this way.
Mhm.
Castillon won't hear about me from Hader, but he'll find me eventually. I just have to get him the relic. Simple as that.
What's so interesting about the relic?
I don't really know what it is, except that it's ancient and worth my weight in gold. Castillon has me chasing it down as payback for freeing his slaves. To be honest, I think he just wants me dead, but that would be letting me off easy.
I wouldn't put it past Varric to do that. I mean, considering how ridiculous Bethany was right at the beginning.
Who is Castillon?
He's a powerful merchant based in Antiva. I believe he has ties to the Felicissima Armada. I used to work for him. The jobs mostly involved smuggling lyrium, jewels, or the occasional criminal acquaintance. He paid well.
Until things went south.
What's this about you freeing slaves?
I was asked to escort Castillon's cargo ship. I got a bad feeling about the job partway through. Boarded the ship to find slaves. Nearly 200. Elves, humans, children even. It was sickening. They paid Castillon to take them away from the Blight. He took their money and sold them into slavery. Even I can see that's wrong.
Yes.
Did you end up in Kirkwall because your ship was destroyed?
There was a storm. The ship ran aground on the reefs near the city. I managed to make it to shore. Most of my men weren't as lucky. Poor sods. I knew some of those men almost 10 years. Ah, balls.
You hired Lucky to track down information on the relic.
That's right. He insisted he knew everything that was going on in Kirkwall. He lied. I bet he doesn't even know everything going on in his pants.
Yeah, so got the option saying I can help you or forget Castillon. I think the story goes more interesting if we help her, so...
If getting the relic gets Castillon off your back, then I'll help you retrieve it.
I still don't know where it is, but you'll be the first to know if I hear anything. Anyway, thanks for helping me out with Hader. I think I'll tag along for a while. There might be something I could do for you. And I have a room at the Hanged Man if you're looking for company later.
Right, so yes, we now have Isabella in the party. I think I'm going to stick with these guys. And actually, I remember now, Isabella is a rogue just like Varric is, which means she can unlock picklocks as well, so I can switch between the two. So let's do some looting. Not much loot, but okay. Still nighttime, good. But we can go see Fenris.
No one has left the mansion, but I've heard nothing within. Denarius may know we're here. I wouldn't put it past him.
I could stand to know a little more about this Denarius.
He is a Magister of the Tevinter Imperium.
Oh, is that all? Nothing to worry about then.
There, he is a wealthy mage with great influence. Here, he is but a man who sweats like any other when death comes for him.
What's the worst that could happen?
I do not fear death. That does not mean we should be reckless.
Right, so we have to have Fenris in the group for this. So, you know, let's bring Isabella and Bethany along. That'll be a reasonable mix, and gonna have to level up Fenris and...
I am not afraid of you, Denarius!
I'd find out who Fenris's voice actor was, because the voice sounds familiar. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Matt Mercer. When this mode is active, Fenris fades into a wraith-like state and becomes difficult to track on the battlefield. Hell yes, I'm giving him that. Okay. Battlemaster. Grab all of those. Right. And Isabella. Right, got 4 abilities. I'll do for that one. Okay. Let's sort some quick equipment for them as well. Those are better than what we've currently got, and just quickly throw some items on. Those will do, and no, I'm not destroying it. Right. Okay, we'll sort out some proper equipment for these two later. Right.
Watch your step.
Okay.
You're such a slave driver.
Oh, great. Oh, there's more of them.
That's enough.
Oh, Gideon Emery. It's not a name I'm familiar with.
Done.
He sends spirits to do his fighting for him.
Daenerys, can you hear me? Your pets cannot stop us.
I wonder what else he's done. And since you got the list right in front of you. That door doesn't open, nor does that one. This one does, however. Ah, more of them.
I'll deal with this. One less to worry about.
Okay, I do the whirlwind attack. And it just, everything just explodes around me. Oh, there's quite a lot of them here. Oh, I just dropped. Which means a bit low on everything.
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
Oh, and Fenris has dropped as well.
You call this a fight?
Okay, wonder why I couldn't attack that one.
At least I'm not dead.
Yes. Oh. And right. Ooh. Because the things are so small on the screen, it's a little difficult to keep track of them sometimes. But we didn't all die, so that's good. So if everyone drops, then it's game over. Doesn't say. Oh, Magister's chambers are there. Okay, so let's search everywhere else first. Yeah, this place has seen better days. Find. Oh, hello. Whenever these things that don't actually drop when they get to the bottom health.
Stay down.
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
Yes, Isabella, that's kind of how looting works.
I got what you need right here.
There's more of them.
I'm right here. Hit me. I'll make you cry for your mother.
One less to worry about.
Whew, that was a... Ah, right, we had to go through here to get that key. That's the Magister's key. That's everything. Okay. Let's go find this Magister. That door opens, as does that one. Yeah, he's been prolific by the look of it. There's a few in there I've played, so wonder who he played. Okay, Isabella, you're up for the chest here.
If only that were possible.
Oh.
I'd like to, sweet thing, but I can't.
Yep, the one we played, Isabella, definitely had fun.
All set.
Oh, it's one of these things.
How about you?
That's down, so...
Gone. I'd hoped... No, it doesn't matter any longer. I assume Daenerys left valuables behind. Take them if you wish. I need some air.
Oh, yes, there are valuables in this place. Any of them need unlocking? No. Slave Lord's Cowl. Can't use that because I am not a mage. Okay. Yes, twinkly loot. Looty looty. Right. Okay. So, back round to the back door entrance. We can talk to Fenris.
It never ends.
No.
I escaped a land of dark magic, only to have it hunt me at every turn. It is a plague burned into my flesh and my soul. And now I find myself in the company of even more mages.
You can speak to me directly.
I saw you casting spells inside. I should have realized sooner what you really were. You harbor a viper in your midst. It will turn on you and strike when you least expect. That is in its nature.
Yeah, don't talk about my sister like that.
My sister is stronger than you think.
You tell him, sis.
I'm not blind. I know magic has its uses, and there are undoubtedly mages with good intentions. But even the best-intentioned mage can fall prey to temptation. And then their power is a curse to inflict upon others.
No one's stopping you from moving on, you know.
I imagine I appear ungrateful. If so, I apologize, for nothing could be further from the truth. I did not find Denarius, but I still owe you a debt. Here is all the coin I have, as Anso promised. Should you find yourself in need of assistance, I would gladly render it.
Are you going to have a problem with my companions?
I will watch them carefully if we travel together. I can promise no more.
You said Denarius is a magister, but little else.
In Tevinter, the Magisters hold all the power. Over the Chantry, over the Imperial Court, over life itself. It is nothing for one to own a slave. Denarius had many, but none he valued so much as me.
Then how did you get away?
Is it not enough that I did? I carved my path to freedom in blood. I left that life behind, yet his bounty hunters follow me no matter where I go. I will run no longer.
Your old master must want something more than just a runaway slave.
He doesn't want me at all, just the markings on my skin. They are lyrium, burned into my flesh to provide the power that Denarius required of his pet. And now, he wishes his precious investment returned, even if he must rip it from my corpse.
Ah, right. So the romance option would be to say that would be a shame. Can you repay him? That would hurt, and...
I don't see that going very well for you.
Neither do I. The truth is, I know nothing of the ritual that placed these markings on me. It was Denarius's choice, one he now regrets.
I bet he does.
Do you think your master will keep chasing you?
He is too proud not to. Perhaps one day the hunt will cost him more than he is willing to pay. But I doubt that matters any longer.
Right, so yes, accept him into the
I'm
party.
planning an expedition I might need help with.
Fair enough. Should you ever have need of me, I will be here. If Denarius wishes his mansion back, he is free to return and claim it. Beyond that, I am at your disposal.
Okay. Right, I'm just going to... just grab those as the party for the moment, because... Save there, and I'm going to go ever so slightly later than normal, go for my break. Just to have a quick get up, because I have been sat in this commuter chair for most of today, and I should probably move my bits around. And also that will be the end of the first half of the VODs for this video, so or when it goes up on YouTube, that is. So for everyone watching on Twitch right now, I'm going to be back in about 10 minutes. Just set up the screen. So I should be back by about 1:45, and then we'll be on to continue playing some more. So don't go anywhere.